Brown skin freak and she don't give a damn, tryna do it on cam, like a mukbang.
Literally so far in 2025, every single month I've made over $60,000, and it's actually, it doesn't even feel real saying that, but what I'm thinking about is this time a year ago, I was in university studying economics in my first year of uni and trying to basically balance posting TikToks and running all my Faces pages on the side. And if I told myself back then that in, you know, April 2024 or any month in 2024 before June really, before I dropped out, I would have believed it, but to the extent of $60,000 every single month, it's so unrealistic to the point where it just feels crazy now that I'm actually sitting here and reflecting back on it and realizing like, bro, that's a fucking shit load of money. Like, I don't even know what to do with the money. Like, I've never even been educated in school. I did study economics, so I should be a bit more educated, but like, how to even manage the money, like what's the best way to use it, what's the best way to save it, best way to spend it. Like, I'm still figuring this all out. It's just all happened so quickly, and I just couldn't have prepared myself for just, obviously I've been putting in 10 to 16 hour days every single day for over a year now. So I probably should have expected it to scale to this level because I've just put in the effort and just locked in. Like, I've literally been the definition of fucking locked in, but it's just come so quickly. So it's, I guess you could say, a little bit overwhelming, but at the same time, I also need to focus on the other side of the business. I think I've been very focused on leveraging and trying to scale my income, but I've not focused on the actual managing the money side. And I think that's a very, like, not spoken about enough topic, essentially. So I'm going to be super transparent when I'm, you know, going through that and learning that as a young entrepreneur myself, because again, I'm only 20 years old. But at the same time, one thing that's crazy about making this amount of money, making $60,000 plus every single month, last month was 100, which again is just fucking crazy. Like, when people ask like how much money you're making now, I don't even want to say it because I feel like they just won't believe me and think like something's wrong. It's kind of fucking crazy. But on top of that, like, when I sit here and I really think about how much money that is, it feels like a lot. But when it's my day-to-day life, it doesn't feel like that much of a success, if that makes sense. Like, it's cool for the first day, like, bro, I just did that in a whole month. And then after that, it's just kind of like, it doesn't mean anything. And like, another thing that I think also causes that is definitely social media. Like, when I'm looking on TikTok or Twitter, whatever, and I'm just seeing other people making $1 million a month, like my 100k or my 60k, bro, it's a fucking fraction of that. And they're the same age as me. So that's an example of the fact, coming back to the phrase that I've spoken about before, comparison is the thief of joy. If you're constantly comparing yourself to other people, you're never going to be satisfied. But I also do think it's a good thing to compare yourself to people at times as well, because you need to understand where you are in comparison to the people, what the ceiling really is. I'm seeing other people make $1 million a month at my age, and I'm realizing, like, bro, I can do that. But the thing is that I know that if I ever, well, I don't even know why I'm saying it forever, I do know at some point in my life I will reach that. But when I do reach that point, I just know I'm not going to be satisfied. Like, I'm still going to be thinking about getting more. Oh shit, there's a car behind me. Yeah, like I was saying, it might sound stupid to say, but even though I'm making this amount of money at 20, at some points I genuinely feel like I'm poor. I don't think that's not just because of the comparison and seeing what other people can do at this age, but it's also the fact that I'm learning about taxes now, and taxes are fucking, in the UK especially, oh my days. It's actually horrible. Like, I'm really considering, not soon, but in the future at some point, moving, because the taxes are just an absolute joke. I'm getting robbed, bro. I'm actually getting robbed. It's horrible. So that's probably another factor towards it. But I just want to be transparent and let people know, you might think when I make 50, 60, 70, whatever, even 10k a month, that I'm going to feel on top of the world, and you will initially. But at some point, I think a lot of people that are entrepreneurs, especially younger people, will relate to the fact that when they make a significant amount of money, it feels great at the start, and then it just kind of becomes the norm, and you just don't feel satisfied. You're just aiming for the next goal constantly over and over again. And it always begs the question to myself, whether am I ever actually going to feel satisfied? Like, when am I going to feel satisfied? Because if I keep going at this rate, maybe when I'm 30, I'll be a multi-millionaire and I still won't be satisfied. But I want to be a multi-millionaire and satisfied and be able to enjoy my life and not constantly push myself to, because when I'm 30, bro, I'm going to be honest, maybe not 30, maybe 40, I don't want to be working 16, 17 hours days. I love it. I do it for the passion of the game. I love what I do. I love content creation. I love social media, all the little aspects that go into it. I love it. But in terms of doing that for the rest of my life, 12 to 16, whatever hour days every single day, I just don't think it's sustainable. At some point, you have to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And I'm just thinking, am I ever actually going to be satisfied? When you guys do get into online business, I'm going to warn you now, not in a necessarily bad way, but there's going to be a lot of feelings and emotions that you've just never really felt before. Like, I've never been able, like, you can't experience this feeling unless you're in the position of making a lot of money. And that's not to be a dick or anything. That's just like a genuine thing. Like, there's no way to emulate that feeling. It's kind of like if you're trying to emulate the feeling of being in a World Cup final and you're taking a final penalty to score, like you can't recreate that feeling. Like it's just, you have to be in the situation in order to feel it. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it's just part of the road, part of the journey, and how you balance and handle those emotions is going to determine how well you do in the future.
I'm on the phone with a bad one, I don't need her, but I need her. Rain came out to leave her, yeah.
I'm currently in Croatia. I've just finished up a little run and I'm just walking down to the beach now. It is actually quite cloudy today, it's not even that sunny compared to previous days. It's kind of nice because I've been waiting for a milder day to go for a run. So the past 2 days have been absolutely boiling. Yeah, right now I'm just on the other side of the place that I'm staying. I'm staying like way over there. I've just come to the other side of the beach because it's just hella peaceful, honestly. Little fact, that building there is where Mr. Beast filmed that one in the video. It's kind of crazy. But just look how clear the water is. Like, the water is so nice. But yeah, I'm just here with family for a week, so I only got about 3 days left, and it's been really nice, to be honest. When we were leaving, I was thinking, I'm gonna struggle to do my work. I was so locked in, and then obviously coming out here, I can bring my laptop, but I can't fully lock in. But I've kind of come to the realization that, and everyone should take this as advice if they're doing an online business of any form, that when you actually just take a bit of time to step back. So even over the past couple of days, I've still been working every day. I've been doing nowhere near as much as I would do it when I'm home. When I'm home, I'm doing 12, 14-hour days, but here I've been doing like 2 to 3. And although obviously I'm continuing to work to maintain my businesses, it's so nice to actually take a step back, because from taking a step back, I've got so many new ideas that I can apply when I'm home. And like, I never would have thought of them if I was still at home the whole time, because I just would have been so locked in. You kind of just get stuck in the process. But then taking a step back, going somewhere that's so relaxing, so peaceful, just to kind of relax the mind and think of new ideas is so beneficial. And I think I'm going to be doing it a lot more often now, because I've been so focused on just trying to keep myself at my desk working 24/7, because that's going to get me the best results. But in actual fact, sometimes taking a step back and really just thinking and seeing the bigger picture in terms of your business and all the different aspects you can improve is so beneficial. Yeah, now that I've finished up my run, I'm going to head back to the place I'm staying. I'm going to go to their spa, definitely use the sauna. The sauna is insane. Look at this little guy. He's going to run. Yeah, as you can see, that's kind of like the hella abandoned side of the island that no one really goes to. Not island, coast, and then this is like good side. But yeah, like I've been saying, this place is so peaceful. My routine has literally just been go for a walk, go for a run around the coast, and then I'll either jump in the water. Today, like I said, it's a bit milder, a bit too cold, not gonna lie. The water's so clean, it's like so pure, it's so nice. Don't get that anywhere near well, I can't even remember the last time I went to a beach in the UK, but it's not even worth it. But then, yeah, after that, we'll go back into the hotel, hop in the spa. The sauna and steam room is just unreal. Like, it's just been like a proper detoxing 7-day trip. For when I'm back in the UK, I'm going to be so locked in. I've got so many ideas. I want to tell you guys about them. I'll go through some of them, especially the ones related to TikTok shop and CRP. We're going to cook. My man fishing down there. I'd actually love to try fishing, like properly. It looks so relaxing and peaceful, but it's so time consuming. I ain't got the time for that. But yeah, from this side, it's just absolutely beautiful. I've literally been walking all the way from there, all the way around. It's just such a nice walk. It's so peaceful. I'm not dropping my phone in here, but look how clear the water is. It's so still. I'm literally sat here replying to the Inner Circle members, reviewing their videos in like the most peaceful place ever. Alright boys, we're in the sauna right now. This place is absolutely boiling. I can't even describe how hot it is in here, but this is literally perfect. It's so relaxing. I can't even put my back against the wall. This shit's burning. It's like 80 degrees in here or something stupid. I've not even put any more water on the rocks, but you can hear them popping. This right here is the view that I've been working on, just on the balcony. It's literally insane. Like, this compared to my desk is, yeah, different stuff. I've literally just been sat like this, got some draft cakes on the go, and then just looking out like this whilst I'm working. It just doesn't get better. She just touched down home and we're straight back to work. It's so nice to have my setup back where I can actually properly lock in. The only unfortunate thing that I've returned back to is some tax letters. Great. I also got 2 new little acne teas, but they're absolutely huge. So I'm gonna go get these tailored. Yeah, I'm just stocking up the tea collection really, because I need to stock up for summer. Oh, I've missed this, just sitting down, football on one screen, locked in on the other. Beautiful scenes. Bro, look at that. No DMs on Discord. Look how clean that looks. I'd never ever get this. Alright boys, as you can see, we are so back in the whip. Oh, it feels so good, bro. This is just a different league. I'm so gassed to be back in the whip. About to go for a drive. It is dirty as hell. I'm gonna take this to get, you can even see from the mirror light, sorry, the glass in here. It's dirty as hell, but yeah. About to whip it back. I'm definitely gonna look into getting this ceramic coated and PPF probably this week, and then also detailed before that, of course, because the car is dirty as hell right now, but on the inside it's still literally brand new, especially the back. I don't think anyone's ever like once or twice sat in this. That's actually brand new, and the buckets still look good as well. But yeah, the exterior, I just want to protect it, especially with this individual paint, because if it gets chipped, I'm low-key cooked. But yeah, about to drive this back. Oh man, in the sun as well. Tea gassed. Been a while since I've been on this road, man. It's been about a week, but feels good, man. Weather's nice in the UK. Tell you what, back in the UK, and it is good vibes. Look at that weather. Sun is beaming. Gonna walk back up to the end of there, just finish the walk, kind of like walked all the way around here. Gonna finish off 5k here, and then we're gonna do another 5k back. Mum just got back from Japan. She brought me back hella snacks. These, look how elegant these boxes are. This is just for like some cakes, bro. They're so elegantly wrapped. And then my favorite crisps from Japan, these are good. Just a little update inside the Wins channel of the Discord. We have some crazy ones. People cooking, just a nice little $250 or $200 payment right here for a retainer through the inner circle. Guaranteed payments, I post in the videos. Got another 200, another 350 right there. Easy, like 500 of just retainer payments. Little 3k in a week from Clark here. That's insane. 3k commissions in just 1 week. 43 million views. Bro, that's fire, man. What else have we got in here? Got Rob cooking with brand new retainer as well. A little 1k payment here from the inner circle. 2k total there. Another 600. Bro, Rob is cooking, man. W Mikey, he's new to the inner circle. Been coaching him since joining. He's doing £200 days already in his first week of TikTok shop. Insane stuff. Just got a load of wins recently. It's so nice to see here. Clark again with a 1k off of just one video. Loving it, loving it. We got Dubster here with a 3k, and then also halfway into this month of April, so halfway through at the point, he'd already surpassed that, which is what we love to see, the progression of people improving. Shout out Cesar, man. On my main channel, I just posted a case study talking about how we got these results, but as you can see, first 10k month, Cesar's managed to do $25,000 in commission for one of the brands we're working with inside the inner circle. He's generated that brand $116,000, which is absolutely insane. 2,000 orders. And that amount of units sold is just absolutely crazy. So this is insane. Just from literally just starting TikTok shop. You can see here too, he's even done 7 days in 1 week, $5,000 in commission as well. So he's got a couple of accounts right now that are just absolutely cooking. In the last 3 weeks, he's done $22,000 in commission across his accounts. Insane. Yeah, these are just a few results of some of the inner circle members, and actually some of these are pretty new to TikTok shop, literally starting in the last month, which is kind of crazy. So again, if you are someone that's looking to take it seriously and lock in, then my inner circle has just opened up a few more spots, so I have linked that in description. And again, that's where you're going to get one-to-one mentorship with me, daily calls with me every day, guaranteed brand new retainer payments. So you're going to get paid regardless of how the videos perform. You're just going to get paid for posting a certain amount of videos, which is through the connections we have with TikTok shop brands. So again, crazy opportunities if you guys do want to lock in with TikTok. I am going to leave the application link in the description. Yo, what's good, boys? Currently driving to the gym. I'm actually going to a new gym at the moment. Signed up for a new one. If people in the UK know about David Lloyd, you know, I thought I'd try it. It's just supposed to be a bit of a nicer gym. It is low-key overpriced, but the one that I'm going to is like getting renovated at the moment. So their whole spa, their whole gym's all getting rebuilt right now, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks insane. So when that's done, I think it'll definitely be worth it. But yeah, I'm just going to try it out. Why not? I might be able to do work in there, I don't know. They said they got lounges and stuff, but yeah, we'll go see what it's like. Yeah, low-key just wanted a bit of a switch up, because my routine at the moment is going to the same gym that I've gone to for like 2 years, and then also just going for a run. You guys see me go on the runs every vlog, literally every other day. One day I'll go for a run, next day I'll go to the gym. So I'm just thinking of adding this gym into it as well. They got a sauna, they got a nice bar. So yeah, just to add a bit of variation to it, because I've literally been doing the same thing every single day. And to be honest, I don't mind it. That's like sort of how I work. I work on a routine thing. I just do the same thing over and over again. But low-key this time I'm feeling like a little bit of variation, and they're getting like an outdoor spa made. So with the weather like this in the UK in the summer, it's kind of a no-brainer. So yeah, I think we'll see how it is. Look, there's cameras everywhere here, bro. I can't enjoy this car at the moment, but that's the UK for you. I'm not risking a fine or any points. No, thank you. All right, boys, parked up. Let's see what this gym is about, bro. sun and the weather in the UK right now is absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Oh, such a pain to get out of those buckets, I'm telling you. Yeah, look at that, man. She needs a clean desperately. But still. In the sun, this colour is just signal green. Oh, beautiful. Alright boys, since Croatia I've been obsessed with the sauna, so I had to pull up to this gym and use the sauna, and it's so nice, bro. It's boiling in here. But yeah, boys, just wrapped up in the gym. Like I said, the gym's getting renovated, so the gym was literally on a tennis court. I'm not gonna lie, the gym was nothing crazy. I'm paying like £170 a month for that gym as well. I just train on a fucking tennis court, but it's all good. They're like they're renovating it, and I'm not gonna lie, the new gym looks insane. And then I hopped in the sauna afterwards. I think this is gonna be my new routine. I'm just gonna go gym session, sauna afterwards, maybe even go for a swim. You know, swimming is actually therapeutic. I used to do it all the time as a kid. I don't know if anyone else can like relate, but when their parents like used to take them swimming lessons and shit like that. But I think it's actually quite a good bit of exercise. It's quite underrated actually for cardio, and especially in the summer, like it's quite relaxing. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna just try and switch up. All I'm trying to really do is add a bit more variation into the routine, because I think it is getting to the stage now where I've literally done the same thing over and over again. What is that on the side of the road? Is that a funeral? Down some crazy ass horses. But yeah, like I was saying, just adding a bit more variation to the routine. I think it's important for everyone to have a routine, but also if you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, and you're feeling like you're kind of getting stuck in a spot, sometimes it's good to switch up a little bit, and that's essentially what I'm doing right now. Man, what is this traffic, bro? Look at this shit. I'm gonna be stuck in this for like 10 minutes. This is the one thing about driving a bit further to do stuff like the gym, kind of puts me off, is the traffic. Like, I'm wasting time, bro. Now that I'm daily in this car, this is when it starts to feel real. I'm just walking back into the car park and bang. Look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. Yeah, it's crazy. Ignore the park. Actually, the parking ain't even that bad. Don't even chat to me. Yeah, I've just grabbed some essentials, some fruit, some lunch and a drink. That's in my pocket. That's taking up the entire pocket. Yeah, we're gonna drive back now, munch that, and then we're gonna lock in back for the second round of work today. Since dropping out of uni, the one thing I miss is cooking. I used to cook all the time. I used to chef up some banger meals, but obviously now it doesn't really make much sense to spend like 30 minutes to an hour making a nice meal, because I could be using that to work. So instead I just get like these pre-made meals and stuff. But I do miss that one part about being at university. Alright boys, got a couple pickups right here. This first box has some lights, so I got these lights set up behind the monitor just so when I'm recording videos and stuff, quality is better, a bit better lighting. And then also gone ahead and grabbed this right here. This is supposed to be insane. It's basically a better version of this, like standard webcam, but this one right here will like track your face, so much better quality. So when I'm recording videos for like the upgrade and YouTube videos and stuff, yeah, now that I'm back from the gym, I'm just gonna lock in, get that second round of work done for the day. Is this charged? Yeah, better. Right, I'm gonna post some videos on the other devices while we're gonna lock in and get some work done. It's actually crazy how hot it is in the UK right now. Like, it's 24 degrees, which in other countries might not seem like a lot, but in the UK it never really gets as hot, especially in April. It's like I'm sitting in my room right now and I'm boiling, and that makes it a bit harder to lock in really, especially in the UK. Like, our buildings don't have aircon or anything. The walls are like super thick, so it just retains the heat. So this place, like my whole house, has just turned into like a fucking sauna. But regardless, I think I'm just gonna use the fan, get that set up, and then hopefully I can still be as productive as normal. Yo, what's good boys? I'm about to go pick up my little bro from school. This is gonna be fun to see for sure, but yeah, it's a nice day, good weather out, so I'm gonna go pick him up. That's why I also like living at home still. I'm obviously making a good amount of money, but I'm still living at home because I just enjoy the family side of things. Like, I'm only 20 years old, I'm not in a crazy rush. Yeah, I probably will move out, you know, at some point, but you know what I mean? There's no real point to move out now. So yeah, I just enjoy the family side of things. This is, you know, I love seeing my family every single day, seeing my little brothers, seeing them grow up, especially my youngest brother that I'm going to go pick up now. So just all part of it really. Obviously probably will be looking to move out at some point, just because in terms of my work, sometimes it does get a little bit frustrating when, you know, family being a bit loud and stuff like that. I'm trying to record my TikTok videos and stuff, but you know what, for now I'm very happy with living at home, to be honest, and I get to do things like this, just go and pick up my brother from school when I want to. Just that wholesome sort of time. I just got back from picking up my brother from school. Fun experience. He definitely enjoys the car. He's only like 11, so he doesn't really fully appreciate or understand it, but he enjoys the car. But it's quite funny because he goes to a school that's in like quite a nice area, I'd say. So like the parents and families are like, you know, pretty well off. and all the mothers drive like nice Range Rovers and shit, but when I just pulled up, like, bro, the amount of heads that were turning and the parents that were just looking at me like, what the fuck's going on here? It's kind of funny to see, but yeah, when I was just walking back into the car, parents were just looking at me like, but yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so if you guys do watch the vlogs, you know that I'm not someone that really likes caffeine. This is completely off topic, but I've got some shit in my hand right now. I don't like to rely on caffeine. Like entrepreneurs, a lot of the time online, they'll talk about how, you know, they need caffeine to survive, which I can understand, but that's one thing I didn't want. Like, I don't want to be reliant on something. I don't want to be reliant on caffeine for my energy. That's why I'm always like constantly exercising in some form of way, just to make sure that I've, you know, try myself basically natural energy in ways that don't come from like an actual substance, if that makes sense. But this right here is a game changer. My mum just got back from Japan. I would have showed you guys some of the other stuff. Because bro, I've been snacking like crazy. Like, I miss Japan so much. I haven't been since last summer. I definitely need to go soon. This right here, some top tier matcha. Let me open it up real quick. Oh my days, bro. I'm misting up. If this goes everywhere, I'm actually so cooked. Bro, fucking hell, I just cut myself. Bro, look at that shit. What the fuck is that misting? Bro, if you don't know about matcha, I've been drinking this shit for the longest time just because I'm Japanese. Like, naturally, we drink it all the time. And now it's like a crazy trend. But I'm telling you, in terms of caffeine, it's the best caffeine. There's no crash at all. So I actually wouldn't mind drinking this like maybe a couple times a week. If you guys watch the vlogs, you know, like, I drink them once a week, just for those days where I've had no sleep, just to push me through. But on a day-to-day basis, I don't really have any caffeine. I drink my decaf coffees just because I like the taste of coffee, but I don't drink it for the caffeine. And you guys fucking take the piss out of me for that. But yeah, matcha, bro, is a banger. If you guys know TikTok Shop, one of the products we look to promote is Neurogum. Shout out Neurogum. They have like L-theanine inside of their gum. So on top of caffeine, you get L-theanine. Bro, oh my days, that smells so good. I spilled a little bit there. Yeah, L-theanine is inside matcha as well, and it's like basically a substance that works really well with caffeine to make sure that you stay super focused with the caffeine and you don't really get as heavy of a crash afterwards, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna show you how I make one of these from scratch. Alright, let me show you how to actually make it. So you need a little bowl, you need a little whisk. This whisk my granddad gave me, shout out him in Japan. This is a matcha whisk. And then fill that with a little bit of water, then I'm gonna mix it up and just make an absolute top tier drink. She's just about to pick that up and then I've realised I've fucking cut myself, fuck's sake. YouTube better not demonetize this shit. Anyways, yeah, I get a little bit of water in the bowl. Then I'm gonna just get a little spoon. Okay, I'm not trying to put too much in because otherwise it will actually taste like grass. I'm one of them people that likes the taste of bitter stuff. That's why I still drink coffee, like just decaf coffee, because I just like the taste of it. Get a little bit in there, I might do a little bit more actually. Get a bit of that in there. Oh, I don't want to accidentally get fucking blood in this. And then, this is the key, yes, you've got to get the whisk. Instead of just whisking it in circles like people do, like whisking it in a circle. Look how dark that is. I'm so gassed my mum brought back some proper stuff from Japan because the quality on that, insane. Instead of just doing like circular motion, you want to basically do it like a W motion. And that's just going to like dissolve it perfectly so it's not chalky and powdery. Yeah, this is how we do it. Look how green that is, bro. This is going to be so good. Alright, then we got a little glass of milk with some ice in it, and then we've got this is basically just a shot of matcha at this point, but if you drank that on its own, oh my days, you'd be finished. That is so cooked, but we'll just dip the edges in there, get them in there, and then you get that nice, oh bro, that's insane. That's so good, man. Let me get a straw real quick. I'd much rather have this over coffee, I'm not gonna lie. There we go, man. Look at that, bro. That's literally perfect, man. Bang, you're good to go. This is gonna absolutely slap. I was lucky too hungry, so I didn't even vlog it, but I just slammed up Pepe's rice box meal, bro. That slaps differently. There's so much garlic berry, bro. This is insane. All right, real quick, with the last call today, I probably had about 6 or 7 calls with just different brands, business partners, and then now I've got a final call with a new inner circle member. It's only 10:30 to fair, so I've got a bit of chill time. One thing I'm low-key dreading now is the summertime again. I have my window open because my room is boiling, but this light brings in so many moths, bro, and I swear I do not hate anything more than fucking moths. They're the worst thing that ever exist. If one flies, like if I'm chilling on the call right here, and by the way, look at the new camera, this should be face tracking me, bro. This is fire. Yeah, if a moth is like flying behind me whilst I'm on the call, I don't care. I'm dashing out of the room. I don't care. So hopefully this doesn't happen on the call, because that's about to be the most embarrassing thing ever. I can't even speak. I've been speaking so much today, it's crazy. I've been recording loads of new modules for the Inner Circle and Upgrade. I've been on about 7 calls. I don't know how my vocal cords are still alive, but you know, it is what it is. After this call, I'm going to chill. I'm going to go into a mute mode. I'm not saying a single word to anyone. I'm just going to chill for about probably only like 20 minutes, and then we'll log back in, finish up some more work for the night. And yeah, I'm all good, thank you, bro, all good. I saw you in the call earlier today, which is great, so that's already going to give you like a good understanding of what the calls are going to be like. Alright guys, we wrapped up all of today's calls. Thank God, I'm not going to lie, bro, my voice is feeling it right now, but I've just probably finished that last call up about 45 minutes ago. I just sat in bed. Gonna be honest, I did sit in bed and just chill for like 10-15 minutes. But yeah, I'm back on the setup now. I'm just gonna finish up some work. It is May, so 2nd of May of recording this right now, so I'm going to be adding in the new May products for the Inner Circle and the upgrades. Going to be finishing off my product research that I've been doing over the past couple of days to get the new viral trending products in for those guys, and then yeah, should be good to go from there. Yeah guys, I'm probably going to go ahead and wrap up today's vlog right here. A bit of a random one, quite a lot of little things in there, but one thing I do want to talk about is, of course, if you would like to go ahead and get mentored by me one-to-one, get access to all the things that I've probably shown in today's video that you get with being in the Inner Circle. You know, there's guaranteed brand deal retainers where you're going to get paid guaranteed for just posting videos, the one-to-one mentorship with me, calls with me every single day, all that stuff. Basically just guarantee your first 5 figures online with TikTok. Then you can go ahead and apply with a link in description. Also, if you are someone that's like brand new to TikTok, you don't know how to monetize off TikTok, how it really works, then I do have a completely free training linked in the description as well, which is basically just going to explain everything if you're someone that just has no idea where to start. So I'd also go ahead and check that out. But that being said, guys, I really hope you did enjoy the video. Make sure to go and drop a like, you know, all that good stuff. Subscribe with post notifications on. That being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.